Wolves were once apex predators across North America, controlling prey populations and shaping entire ecosystems for centuries. By the early 1900s, relentless hunting, government eradication programs, and human expansion drove wolves to local extinction. Without wolves, Yellowstone's elk population exploded, overgrazing vegetation and destabilizing the region's delicate ecological balance. Aspen, willow, and cottonwood trees suffered as elk browsed unchecked, stripping bark and stunning tree regeneration. Beavers, dependent on strong trees for dam building, disappeared, leading to the collapse of crucial wetland habitats. Rivers lost their natural structure as erosion increased without plant roots stabilizing the riverbanks from destruction. Songbirds and insects reliant on riparian vegetation vanished, further disrupting the intricate web of life. Coyotes, no longer competing with wolves, thrived, preying heavily on small mammals, further altering predator-prey dynamics. With fewer rodents available, hawks, eagles, and foxes struggled to find food, affecting multiple species across Yellowstone. Scientists realized the ecosystem was suffering and debated whether reintroducing wolves could restore ecological stability. In 1995, after decades of research and legal battles, 14 Canadian gray wolves were released into Yellowstone. These wolves, carefully selected for their adaptability, were placed in holding pens before being fully released. Biologists closely monitored their behavior, hunting patterns, and overall impact on Yellowstone's recovering ecosystem. Within a few years, wolves dramatically reduced elk populations, forcing them to move constantly and browse selectively. The decrease in elk numbers allowed aspen, willow, and cottonwood to recover, providing habitat for countless species. Beavers, benefiting from the resurgence of trees, returned and started constructing their intricate, life-sustaining dams. Beaver dams slowed water flow, creating wetlands that provided shelter for fish, amphibians, and aquatic birds. Grizzly bears scavenged wolf kills, gaining additional food sources that improved their overall survival and reproduction rates. Carcasses left by wolves sustained scavengers like ravens, eagles, and foxes, strengthening Yellowstone's scavenger network. As rivers stabilized with increased vegetation, fish populations thrived, restoring balance to Yellowstone's aquatic ecosystems. Scientists observed a phenomenon known as a trophic cascade, where a top predator influenced multiple ecosystem levels. Coyotes, now facing competition from wolves, declined, giving small mammals and their predators a chance to recover. Foxes, badgers, and birds of prey benefited from the renewed abundance of rodents and small herbivores. The entire Yellowstone ecosystem began to function as it had before human intervention disrupted the natural order. Wolf packs established territories, enforcing natural checks on prey numbers without completely eliminating any species. Despite the ecological success, controversy arose as ranchers feared wolves would kill livestock and reduce profits. Wildlife agencies implemented compensation programs, reimbursing ranchers for confirmed wolf-related livestock losses. Scientific studies revealed wolves primarily targeted elk and rarely hunted cattle, reducing fears among local communities. Tourism in Yellowstone boomed as visitors flocked to witness the return of wolves in their natural habitat. The economic benefits from increased tourism outweighed potential losses, proving wolves had value beyond ecological restoration. The Yellowstone wolf reintroduction became a global model for successful predator reintroductions and ecosystem rehabilitation. Conservationists worldwide studied Yellowstone's results to determine whether similar efforts could restore damaged landscapes. Reintroducing apex predators became a revolutionary concept in wildlife management and conservation science. Today, Yellowstone's ecosystem thrives with healthier vegetation, stabilized rivers, and a balanced predator-prey dynamic. Wolves remain a crucial component of the ecosystem, ensuring elk and deer populations do not spiral out of control. Grizzlies, eagles, and scavengers continue to rely on wolf kills, benefiting from nature's cycle of life and death. Beavers persist in reshaping rivers, proving that one species' resurgence can trigger widespread ecological benefits. This project showed how human interference often damages nature but can also help restore it when done wisely. The lessons from Yellowstone challenge outdated perceptions that predators are destructive rather than essential. Wolves, once vilified as villains, are now recognized as key players in maintaining ecological balance and diversity. Scientists continue monitoring Yellowstone's wolves to understand long-term effects and potential challenges in maintaining stability. Despite continued debates, Yellowstone proves that nature can heal when given the opportunity and proper support. Trophic cascades highlight the interconnectedness of life, where every species contributes to the greater ecosystem. Predator conservation has gained momentum, with other regions considering wolf reintroductions to address ecological imbalances. From Alaska to Europe, scientists analyze how predator restoration influences landscapes, biodiversity, and climate stability. Ecologists believe large predators help prevent overgrazing, increase carbon sequestration, and promote climate resilience. Wolves indirectly aid climate change mitigation by encouraging plant growth and reducing soil erosion across vast landscapes. Yellowstone's success sparked broader discussions about human responsibility in protecting apex predators for future generations. As wolves reclaimed their role, the park transformed into a living testament to nature's resilience and adaptability. The reintroduction of wolves stands as one of the greatest conservation triumphs in modern ecological history. With proper scientific planning, other landscapes suffering from predator loss could witness similar restoration miracles. Conservationists now emphasize coexistence strategies to balance wildlife protection with human interests and economic stability. The story of Yellowstone's wolves proves that even small changes in nature can trigger monumental ecological shifts. This experiment reshaped our understanding of ecosystems, proving that top predators are architects of biodiversity. By studying wolves, scientists continue uncovering hidden connections between species, climate, and ecosystem resilience. Yellowstone's recovery showcases the power of science, patience, and respect for nature's intricate design. As wolves roam Yellowstone once again, they serve as symbols of balance, strength, and the importance of conservation. The entire world now looks to Yellowstone as a beacon of hope for reversing human-caused environmental destruction. Predator reintroductions remain a controversial yet necessary tool for restoring the natural balance of ecosystems. Lessons learned from Yellowstone help guide conservation efforts in regions where predator loss has caused ecological crises. Ecologists argue that understanding predator-prey relationships is essential for preserving Earth's biodiversity and ecosystem health. The Yellowstone Wolf Project challenges humanity to rethink its role in wildlife management and environmental stewardship. As the debate over predator conservation continues, Yellowstone stands as proof that restoring nature is always possible. By protecting wolves, humans safeguard not just a single species, but an entire web of interconnected life. Yellowstone's landscapes, once barren from overgrazing, now thrive because of wolves' ability to regulate prey populations. Biologists emphasize that every ecosystem component plays a role, proving that no species exists in isolation. Despite challenges, the continued success of Yellowstone's wolves proves that nature is resilient and adaptable. Scientific breakthroughs continue revealing how predators influence food chains, plant growth, and overall ecosystem productivity. Researchers use GPS collars, drones, and genetic analysis to track wolves and assess their long-term ecological impact. Technology has allowed deeper insights into wolf behavior, pack dynamics, and genetic diversity across Yellowstone's population. Genetic studies reveal wolves contribute to ecosystem stability by controlling disease transmission among prey populations. Despite misconceptions, wolves rarely attack humans, instead playing a crucial role in shaping biodiversity worldwide. The success of this project encourages wildlife agencies to adopt science-based policies for predator conservation. Public awareness and education efforts continue debunking myths surrounding wolves and their misunderstood role in ecosystems. Wolves' presence has reshaped Yellowstone's identity, transforming it into a living laboratory of ecological recovery. Yellowstone's transformation underscores the importance of patience, scientific observation, and evidence-based conservation policies. Through conservation, wolves demonstrate how nature, when undisturbed, follows a delicate but effective design. By respecting apex predators, humanity ensures the survival of diverse species and ecosystems for future generations. Wolves are no longer seen as villains but as keystone species whose existence shapes the world around them. The Yellowstone experiment remains a beacon of ecological hope, showing that restoring predators can heal entire ecosystems. Wolves remind us that nature is interconnected, proving that even a single species can change an entire landscape. As Yellowstone flourishes, scientists continue applying these lessons to protect wilderness areas worldwide from irreversible damage. Wolves' return exemplifies how understanding and respecting natural systems leads to profound environmental and scientific breakthroughs. Through Yellowstone's wolves, we learn that conservation is not just about protecting animals but about sustaining life itself. This experiment serves as a model, proving that given time, nature can recover when allowed to function naturally. The success of wolves in Yellowstone reinforces the power of ecosystems to heal when apex predators reclaim their place. As the world faces climate and biodiversity challenges, Yellowstone's wolves stand as a symbol of ecological hope. Wolves reshaped an entire park, proving that restoring lost species is the key to repairing damaged ecosystems.